If you told me to picture a real-life Beauty and the Beast village, it would probably look something like this. This is Eguisheim, a tiny medieval village in France's Alsace region, just outside Colmar, and it honestly looks almost too perfect to be real. Eguisheim is built in concentric circles around its old castle, so one of the best things to do here is simply start walking. Follow the cobblestone streets past brightly colored half-timbered houses, tiny courtyards, fountains, and buildings dating back hundreds of years. And definitely find La Pisanière, one of the most photographed spots in town, where two narrow streets meet beside one of Eguisheim's storybook half-timbered houses. In the center of town, visit Chateau Saint-Léon and the Saint-Léon Chapel. The chapel you see today was built in the late 1800s and the site of the former castle keep. But don't stop at the village. Eguisheim sits along the Alsace Wine Route, surrounded by vineyards, so you can walk or bike through the countryside and stop at local wineries to try some of the wines this region is famous for. And just outside town, things get even better. Head into the hills to find the three castles of Eguisheim. These three ruined sandstone towers were built between the 11th and 12th centuries and overlook the entire Alsace plain from nearly 2,000 feet above sea level. They were gradually destroyed and abandoned beginning in the 1400s. Nearby, you can also explore Olandsborg Castle, a massive 13th century fortress with panoramic views across the surrounding countryside. But behind all those flowers and colorful houses, Eguisheim has some surprisingly dark history. In the 1600s, witch trials swept through Alsace, and Eguisheim wasn't untouched. One documented victim was Maria Schlosserin, a midwife from Eguisheim who was accused of witchcraft in 1630. She was convicted and burned alive. It's a horrifying reminder that the streets that feel like something from a fairy tale today existed during a period when accusations of witchcraft could end in torture and execution. And that's what makes Eguisheim so interesting. On the surface, it's colorful houses, vineyards, castles, and cobblestone streets. But underneath all of that is nearly 1,000 years of medieval power struggles, ruined fortresses, legends, and persecution. So if you love discovering beautiful places with hidden gems and darker stories hiding underneath them, and love hearing me butcher the French language, subscribe because I'm searching for the places most travel guides barely talk about.